Hello, and welcome back to English Podcast Easy, your cozy corner to listen, shadow, and learn English at a gentle, natural pace. I'm Daisy, your host, and I'm thrilled you've tuned in. In today's episode, I'll speak clearly, use everyday vocabulary, and repeat key ideas so you can shadow my voice and build confidence step by step. We'll focus on one of the most useful skills, describing your daily routines in full, flowing sentences. You'll learn to talk about your morning habits, afternoon activities, and evening rituals, not just in short fragments, but as complete thoughts. By the end of this episode, you'll be able to confidently share your day in English, smoothly, naturally, and proudly. Together, we'll build your vocabulary and boost your speaking confidence one sentence at a time. Why is it so valuable to describe your day in English? The answer is simple. Your daily routine is a topic you know inside out. You wake up, eat, work, relax, and sleep every day. There's no need to hunt for obscure words or complicated ideas. When you practice talking about real events from your own life, you train your mind to think directly in English, reducing mental translation. Over time, you'll notice your speech becomes more fluid and natural, and you'll feel less hesitation when someone asks, "How was your day?" Constructing full sentences, complete with subjects, verbs, objects, and details, reinforces essential grammar patterns. You're not just memorizing isolated vocabulary, you're learning how to build meaningful statements you can actually use in conversation. This approach also expands your active lexicon around everyday actions: cooking breakfast, sending emails, taking breaks, going for walks, enjoying evenings with family, and more. Best of all, you don't need a partner or a classroom to practice. You can speak or record yourself anytime, on your commute, during lunch, or right before bed. By making this a daily habit, you'll steadily improve your fluency, sharpen your accuracy, and grow your confidence. Real progress comes from real practice. So start describing your day in English today. If you found today's lesson helpful, please like, subscribe to English Podcast Easy, and hit the bell so you don't miss any future episodes. Then, write the sentences you've learned in the comments below to help lock them into your memory. Imagine you meet someone who asks, "What did you do today?" If you haven't practiced, you might pause. But with routine-based practice, you can reply instantly. "I woke up at 6:30. Made oatmeal, and checked my email." Then you add, "In the afternoon, I joined a project meeting, prepared slides, and went for a 15-minute walk. Later, in the evening, I cooked dinner, read the news, and listened to music." That's genuine communication. To build this skill, start by asking yourself simple questions each morning or evening. What time did I wake up? What did I eat for breakfast? Where did I go? What tasks did I complete? How did I relax tonight? Answer out loud in English using complete sentences. On day one or two sentences are enough. Day 2, add a bit more detail. Before long, you'll tell a full story without effort. Try shadowing. Listen to a short audio clip, like this one, then pause and repeat each sentence exactly. Shadowing trains your ear to catch intonation and your mouth to form sounds naturally. You can also record yourself describing your day, then play it back to identify pronunciation or grammar points to improve. Don't worry about mistakes. That's how you learn. Focus on consistency. Set aside 10 minutes a day for this exercise. Even on your busiest days, short, targeted practice can make a big difference. Over time, these techniques will help you think and speak in English more naturally and confidently. If you found today's lesson helpful, please like, subscribe to English Podcast Easy, and hit the bell so you don't miss any future episodes. Then, write the sentences you've learned in the comments below to help lock them into your memory. In this section, we'll practice a wide range of simple morning sentences. I'll speak each sentence slowly and clearly, then pause. Your goal is to shadow my pronunciation and rhythm. These sentences cover common actions from waking up to heading out the door. Ready? Let's begin our morning routine practice. Feel free to repeat each phrase multiple times until it feels comfortable. Remember, accuracy is more important than speed. Focus on the full sentence pattern rather than individual words. I usually wake up at 6:30 a.m. Sometimes I hit the snooze button once or twice. I lie in bed for a few minutes and think about my plans. I take 3 deep breaths before throwing off the covers. I stretch my arms and legs until I feel fully awake. I get out of bed and walk to the bathroom. I brush my teeth carefully for 2 full minutes. I wash my face with cool water to feel refreshed. I comb my hair and choose an outfit for the day. I check my phone for messages and review my schedule. I head to the kitchen to prepare my breakfast. I toast 2 slices of bread and spread butter and jam. I crack 2 eggs into a pan and make a simple omelet. I chop fruit and mix it with yogurt and granola. I sit by the window and savor each bite slowly. I pour a steaming cup of coffee or a fresh green tea. Sometimes I read a short article or check the headlines. Other times I listen to a favorite song or a podcast. After eating, I gather my bag and check for essentials. I pack my notebook, pen, wallet, keys, and water bottle. I put on my shoes and zip up my jacket. I say goodbye to my family before stepping outside. I take a deep breath of the crisp morning air. I walk to the bus stop or start my drive to work. I smile and think, today will be a good day.
Great job! These sentences give you a solid foundation to talk about your morning activities. Feel free to mix and match them. Add your own details or change times and actions to fit your real life. Practicing this way builds confidence and muscle memory. Next, we'll apply similar techniques to your afternoon routine, so stay tuned and keep shadowing. In the early morning, I usually open my eyes around 6:30 a.m. I stay still for a moment, enjoying the hush before the day begins. Then I stretch my arms above my head and let out a gentle yawn. Swinging my legs over the side, I plant my feet on the warm floor and walk to the bathroom. I flip on the light and splash cool water on my face. It instantly wakes me up. Next, I brush my teeth for 2 slow minutes, making sure each one feels clean. I comb my hair until it lies neatly, then return to the bedroom to choose an outfit. Today, I pick comfortable jeans and a soft t-shirt, perfect for a busy schedule. In the kitchen, I slice fresh bread and pop it in the toaster until it's golden brown. While it toasts, I whisk 2 eggs with a pinch of salt for a quick scramble. I chop half a red pepper and fold it into the eggs as they sizzle. Once plated, I sprinkle herbs on top and take my dish to the table. There, I sit by the window, sip hot coffee, and glance at my phone to review the morning's tasks. After finishing, I slip on my sneakers and grab my bag from the chair. Before heading out, I look in the mirror, straighten my jacket, and tell myself, let's make today productive and positive. With a final deep breath, I lock the door and step outside into the bright new day. Next, we'll move on to your afternoon routine. Listen carefully as I speak each sentence slowly, then pause and repeat. These examples include work tasks, short breaks, study sessions, and leisure moments. Get ready to shadow and practice your afternoon vocabulary. After lunch, I return to my desk and open my laptop. I check my email and reply to urgent messages. I join a team call to discuss project updates. Sometimes I feel sleepy and take a quick stretch break. I make a cup of tea or refill my water bottle. If I have time, I read an article or watch a short video. I work on my report or prepare slides for a meeting. I take a 5-minute walk outside to get fresh air. I chat with a colleague or classmate about ideas. I review my to-do list and update my goals. Great job! These sentences will help you describe your busy afternoons. Swap activities to match your own schedule. You can also practice these sentences out loud or record them to check pronunciation. Remember, small, consistent steps lead to big improvements over time. Next, we'll practice describing your evening and nighttime routines. If you found today's lesson helpful, please like, subscribe to English Podcast Easy, and hit the bell so you don't miss any future episodes. Then, write the sentences you've learned in the comments below to help lock them into your memory. Now let's practice sentences for your evening routine. I'll speak each one clearly, then pause. These examples cover coming home, dinner, relaxation, and bedtime rituals. Ready to shadow? I arrive home around 6 in the evening and take off my shoes. I hang my coat and sit down for a moment to rest. I prepare dinner, chopping vegetables and seasoning my favorite dish. I eat with my family and we share stories about our day. After dinner, I clean the dishes and wipe the kitchen counters. Sometimes I go for a short walk to help with digestion. I settle on the couch to watch a TV show or read.
Before bed, I take a warm shower and brush my teeth. I dim the lights and listen to calming music or a podcast. I set my alarm and say goodnight to my loved ones. Keep practicing until these sentences feel natural and effortless. As we come to the end of today's episode on English Podcast Easy, take a moment to reflect on how far you've come. You've practiced expressing your morning, afternoon, and evening routines with clear, natural sentences. Remember, the path to fluency is built one sentence at a time. Whenever you're unsure what to say, return to your own life. Describe what you ate, where you went, and how you felt. By focusing on topics you know well, you eliminate the stress of searching for unfamiliar vocabulary. Make it a daily habit to speak or record yourself. Even 5 minutes each day is meaningful. Re-listen to your recordings and notice improvements in pronunciation and confidence. Feel free to personalize the examples you've learned today. Change the activities, switch the order, or add your own details. Consistent practice will help you think in English rather than translating in your head. Join me, Daisy, again soon on English Podcast Easy. Each episode will introduce new topics and fresh examples to broaden your skills. Keep shadowing, keep speaking, and keep believing in yourself. You're creating a strong foundation for real-life conversations. Thank you for practicing with me. See you next time and happy speaking. If you found today's lesson helpful, please like, subscribe to English Podcast Easy, and hit the bell so you don't miss any future episodes. Then, write the sentences you've learned today in the comments below to help lock them into your memory.